We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to when you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Bbig Vinco Ventures Inc. And the stock had a run, but still holding itself lower than yesterday. And it tested some recent lows, but this was not the only stock spiking up and pulling back down within the volatility. The overall market did as well. The SPY did as well. And our SPY bot this morning since 11:05 a.m. sent us out a bull indicator. And within minutes, call options were up 2 to 3x. And this is a new release that you can now gain access to as well. This is how we have an edge within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can receive this clarity. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators and getting connected over with the SPY bot. We also have a QQQ bot of the NASDAQ, and we have other bots on the way, guys. Plus, you become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So Bbig continues to pull downwards, and we're going to talk about key levels here because the stock is at a pivotal point where it can either show strength or further weakness. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, every single morning we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We're going to jump right into it here with Bbig Vinco Ventures Inc. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the three stocks I mentioned this morning. All of them gave 5 to 10%, 10 to 20%, but two of them turned out to be home runs. And this is how they performed. And the first one here is NINE. We caught this one as it was pushing higher under a bull indicator in the pre-market, pushed up about a 10 to 20% plus move, pulled back towards the bell, and jumped up to a highest point of 25% plus in a matter of minutes. Then it went under a bear indicator, went into weakness, bounced back up, full strength on 42 vision, and gave a second highest point from the dip to the rip of 40% plus on that recent dip. Then we have IMPP. This has been one of our home runs nearly almost every single day since last week. Has been up nearly almost 400% plus since we first mentioned it. And here we caught it in the pre-market, pushing up higher, and it hit a highest point of 25% plus towards the bell, pulled back down, and on that second rip from the dip, it went up 30% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Bbig, and it continues to go down lower, right? When you look at the bigger picture continues to look like things are going lower. But today it had a bounce, and we talked about this possibility of a bounce in yesterday's video. But we wanted this bounce to show more strength than it did today. And I'm going to pull up Ultimate 42 Vision, the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators to receive the clarity you deserve within the volatility of the markets, whether stocks are going up or going down. So Bbig here on the 30-minute, yes, popped up with that bull indicator. We were looking for that, but quickly erased most of those gains. And now we need to watch and see if this turns out to be a fake out or real strength and become a setup for the next bull run, right? But we were anticipating just based off of 42 vision. I shared with you guys every single time we see white with red borders, right, within the volatility of the markets and also in the charts, and you get that bull indicator and strong reversal, you will see a move. But some are smaller than others, some are larger, right? You could see two larger ones, one smaller one here in between both of those. And here we are with this one currently unraveling, looking like a smaller one, right? Because it was only a move from 203 to highs here of 230. I know it seems like very small. It is a big move, but too small for the bigger picture, right? So just jumped up about 10 to 15%. it did get that strength. We did see the full transitions here. We went from white with red borders, red with green borders, dark green, but it did not go into green, right? That next step, right? It went right back into red, hurting the momentum. And this is why this is not how we wanted to see it, but it is one big step closer towards some strength here at this low level, right? Because this is close to the 52-week lows and one of the lowest levels that we've seen since the most recent run and pullback consolidation area and downward trend. I know a lot of investors are anticipating a run in the next few weeks and months, but we need to look at these technical levels very closely because of the fact that the closer we get to newer lows, the smaller and weaker these squeezes will become. And we've talked about that since way back here, okay? I've stated how the squeezes are becoming weaker and weaker, and I talked about it in December as well when we were going towards those lows of 217, 220s, and here we are at those levels again. Now, if you go ahead and look at the history of the chart, every time it's touched these levels, okay, right here, and where we're at right now, it has bounced back. But does it guarantee it's going to bounce back this time around? That's the question I have for everyone. That is not a guarantee. It's a possibility. But I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts down below. Do you think there could be a run in the horizon in the near term, weeks or months from now? Because I know a lot of people are anticipating it, but I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. All the viewers, those of you that are coming across the video for the first time or watch it frequently, I would love to see your feedback down below. So right now we just need to hold above $2. I think that's a key support level. It held above 203 today and it bounced up towards 230, and I stated in yesterday's video how 230 and 240s were key levels of resistance, and if it could not break it and it rejects it, it's going to show weakness from the bulls. And here we are. It rejected it, came back down. The recent low here in between 203 and 230 is 214. If that gets broken through, we need to see how it reacts between 214, 203, or if you want to round down 203 to $2, you can. And to the upside, we want to see this hold this bull indicator, no bear indicator pop up, break through 230 and get up towards the 240s and way back up here towards 265. That would be a key level of resistance to start showing strength back up to the upside and start forming that staircase effect, right, to the upside from those levels and consistent push to the upside with growth, right, and strength. That's really what this needs right now. So let's zoom out and look at this from the 4-hour and the 1 day as well to see what's going on in the bigger picture. So we're going to go ahead and pull up the 4-hour and the 1 day very quickly here, make this short, brief, and simple so we can see what's going on. Based off the 4-hour, we've been under a bear indicator way up here at 334. We are at white with red borders, and the last time we hit white with red borders, we did 4 back-to-back, we did 3 back-to-back, almost a 4th one right there. And right now we've done 5 back-to-back, and we just got our first white with green borders. The last time that happened was way back over here in the history of the chart, way back here, okay, when it ran in August of last year. So this has not happened. And even right here in September, you could see it right there forming right there, that white with green borders. That does not happen all the time, but that is the middle transition from weakness into trying to form strength. And the next part of 42 vision would be red with green borders, dark green, and then green, right? These are the next parts of the transitions of 42 vision. But most of all, we would want to see a bull indicator popping up to negate this bear indicator. Now on the 1 day, you have this continuation of red, guys. And the big question is it going to continue into white with red borders? Because right when it leaves that red phase and goes into white with red borders on the 1 day, it does a continuation to the downside. You could see it right there based off the history, and you could see it right here. And we can go many times back in the charts that white with red borders does not pop up all the time. Now, once that does pop up, does not signify or guarantee that we've hit a bottom, but we may be getting close to one, and it is something to be aware of. and especially when the transition starts and that bull indicator pops up on the 1 day. But right now, we're very far from that. We're currently under red bars, and it's doing that continuation to the downside, and it broke out of this consolidation, slight upward trend, pulled down, and we've been under a bear indicator since way up here at 430, and that has been true and dominating the chart within all these movements and volatility, guys. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.